We're bike cops. That's what we do. We've done basic bike training, which is it's a week of extensive training where you familiarize yourself with bikes, health, safety, bike repair stuff, and basic tactical movements on and off your bike so that you don't injure yourself in the line of duty.
Those guys ride a little bit differently than most people on the street. They have to do more stuff and some more aggressive riding. They have to ride up and down stairs, and they have to be able to stop very quickly and get off their bike and stop people when they're on their bike and that sort of thing. So the bike kind of gets left behind a lot of the times.
After that, in order to prepare for the RNC, we did extensive teamwork. We have 4 teams in the city of St. Paul. They're comprised of 11 officers, line officers, and 1 sergeant. And then we have an XO and a commander. And then we trained in our units and groups with movements and formations and crowd control issues. We do U-turns, we do rolling lines, we do slant formations. We have had a bike patrol unit here in the city of St. Paul. This has given us the opportunity to really expand that program and make it even more professional and a lot bigger, a lot more expansive. And we've been able to train at a much higher level.
We're all, for the most part, regular patrol officers assigned to standard patrol duties. And so a lot of us are, in our unit here, for instance, are school resource officers. So we'll go back to the schools that we're assigned to, and a lot of the other guys are just assigned to district patrol.
We had a lot of bike officers, and when we began to train, we realized we didn't have enough to fill all the squads we wanted to, because we wanted to have 4 teams here in the city of St. Paul. So we actually contacted some of our outer ring suburbs, and were able to pull in bike cops from Maplewood, Woodbury, Southwest St. Paul?
West St. Paul,
Mendota Heights. There's quite a few suburbs that have jumped up, and we have guys on every team and gals on every team that are from other places. So it's been a real camaraderie, learning to ride with each other and learning from each other, and sharing those expertise. And those are things that they can bring back to their department and expand their bike patrol as well. So it's a win-win for all of us. As cops, we're very used to working as individuals. And team concepts, we can come together as a team, but to actually truly work as a team, you have to do when you're bike cops. You have to roll together, you have to stay in formations, and just the communication aspect and leading each other and working as a team, it's a tougher concept than riding in a squad, just working with one partner. You're working with a conjunction in a group of 12.
The shop owners and the people that live down here really seem to enjoy our presence. We've always had a good relationship with them.
I think they enjoy it. They don't like being stuck in cars all day.
Being on a bike, you are right there. We have a lot of gear, but we're still a lot softer. We can get right up and talk to people. We're not as intrusive, and we get to speak to them. We're right there. We're right by their car windows. We're seeing them on the streets. And as they see us come in, it's interesting because all heads turn. You're used to seeing squad cars, but cops on bikes are a little different. And they're like, wow, look at that. And, a lot of waves go, a lot of kids turning heads, a lot of people just saying, wow, thanks for doing the work you do. The city of St. Paul is truly like this. So every time you go down, you got to go back up, and I think the citizens appreciate that's a lot of up and down.